Breaking news coming in on the top of this edition of news at 11. Some unemployed youth there creating a major security alarm in the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly. This by barging inside without permission. Now they were protesting against the lack of employment opportunities that have been going on, the crisis going on in the state. At this stage, you can see the scenes of ruckus playing out on your screens there. Major security breach in the Jammu and Kashmir Assembly there. Unemployed youth barging in without the adequate permissions. You can see the security officials that are escorting them outside, but the protests there being carried out into the paths of corridor in Jammu and Kashmir. Right, these are pictures we're bringing to you of scenes which happened just a few moments ago. Scenes are in fact from inside the assembly. Security officials trying to bring the situation under control, escorting people outside. Let's listen into what's really happening at this stage. Right, Shuja Ulagna joins us for a live input on what was really going on in the assembly in Jammu and Kashmir. Shuja, just bring us up to speed. What really triggered this ruckus in the house there?
Well, Aditya, this has been seen as one of the major security breaches. You know, this is unprecedented that civilians were seen jumping into the well of the house, shouting slogans, and then later on were dragged out by the marshals. First time ever something like this has been seen in the J&K Assembly. You know, we don't know much about these people, but you know, as far as what they were demanding, it looked like that they were unemployed youth and were only wanting the employment policies of the government to be streamlined. Most of them saying that they want jobs. This is something which has left the government red-faced, while the speaker said that the sanctity of the house was brought down by this incident and strict action would be taken against those people involved in it. He also said that whoever was behind issuing passes to these youth, even if it would be the legislators, action would be taken against them. So clearly a lot of ruckus was seen this time around, not by the legislator on the floor of the house, but by certain civilians who managed to sneak into the assembly and also managed to jump into the well of the house.
No, Shuja, but yes, there's a larger issue at hand, which is, you know, of course, about unemployment and resentment in these youth. But the immediate cause for concern has to be the security breach which has happened. You're saying that some passes were also issued, you know, shouldn't have been. Just take us through just what procedure should have been followed here.
Well, that's right. That's what the speaker also said, that, you know, if it is impossible for anyone to enter the assembly without a pass, and if someone had issued the pass, they clearly had the intentions of making sure that this incident takes place. Now the police has taken these youth into custody. They are being questioned. The answers are being sought from them, and it will be also found out who was behind issuing passes to them, and was it done with a design.
Now, this could have been a very, very grave situation as well. Remember, this is where the top politicians, some bureaucrats also must be present in the house. This is, of course, a time when the chief minister is also expected to be present in the house. It could have been a situation which could have gone horribly awry. These people could have been armed to the teeth. And this kind of access being allowed to people on the basis of some simple passes which fell into the wrong hands, like Shuja is pointing out, could most certainly be something which will really create a lot of alarm in the security setup and the establishment there as well. Remember, this is Jammu and Kashmir, always very, very high on the agenda of terror as well, on the terror targets. So we'll continue tracking reactions on just what went wrong there. Shuja, thanks very much for joining us.